Hi everybody, how you doing tonight?
Hello,
I'm Ron.
I'm Judy, and we're Full-Time Dream. Thank you for joining us today. Um, I don't know. I lost my train of thought too. If you hear noise in the background, our little kitten is playing with her toy that she hasn't played with all day, but decided to as soon as we went live to knock her little toy all around all around. But anyway, we are Full-Time Dream, and we're on a journey to full-time RV life. If you haven't subscribed to us, please do so you don't miss any of our tips, reviews, and how we're solving real life problems in our path. Just want to thank you and welcome, and welcome back to our returning subscribers. We appreciate your support.
Hi there, Nelly RV Adventures, and
Josiah Danbury Outdoors.
here we go.
All right, so today we're going to talk about YouTube a little bit, but we're going to just kind of shoot the crap for a little bit while everybody gets in here, so we get everybody in here first.
Hi Steve, thank you for coming in.
Colleen and John from Cool Quest, welcome. So what's everybody doing for Thanksgiving? We're not doing anything. We're gonna go home.
We're gonna drive back, or go, the three of us, Judy and I and her mom. We're gonna go down to our little tiny house, home base, and spend 5 days down there, so that we can all be together.
People in my family had to have tests and have to quarantine, and also we're in New York State, so
The same on my side of the family. We had nieces and stuff like that getting tests. So instead of putting anybody, my parents or Judy's mom, at risk, we're kind of going to go down and social distance away from everybody. And I'm going to social distance into the woods in the morning and in the afternoons to go hunting. And that's what our plans are for the coming weekend.
Cool Quest, smoking a turkey for the two of us. We should head over that way.
You're in Michigan now, right? You're not up in Canada?
Yeah, they're in Michigan. You guys aren't doing anything, Steve? Yeah, we bought a couple chicken legs because my mom doesn't like turkey anyway, so we're gonna do some chicken legs and some stovetop stuffing and all that fancy stuff because we don't have a lot of stuff at our house because we kind of emptied it out so that we could do some remodeling, and then we found out how much the remodeling was going to cost, and so now we're gonna figure out something else to do.
Yes, it's the first time that we've been not spending a holiday with family. Also, I mean, it's kind of strange not having to run back and forth. My family's an hour and a half south of here, and trying to spend time with both families during that time was.
Yeah, normally we'd have dinner at Ron's and then drive the hour and a half up here and then have dinner again with my family and stuff like that. And
as much as it seemed like a kind of a stressful time trying to meet or be with everybody and spend time with everybody, I kind of miss it this year already, even though we're not doing it.
All right, so a couple things we wanted to talk about were YouTube today, because I don't know if you saw it or not. I posted a couple things on Instagram that we went nuts this past week.
Hi, Eric. Thank you for coming in. See you guys there.
But first, I just wanted to go over a couple things with people in case they haven't seen this in their analytics. I don't know how close other people follow their analytics. I have nothing better to do all day, so I follow it pretty good. And this is a new thing. This is a new thing that's just showing up in the analytics. course, Ron can't keep talking when I'm doing this because he knows something about this.
Again, if it wasn't for her spending all the time watching analytics and doing all of the socializing that she does with everybody, you know.
Give me a second. All right, there we go. We won't get fancy. I was going to get the little marker out and everything else. But anyway, this is a new thing in the analytics that just showed up. And it goes through your video and it tells you how you're doing. So you can use this as a key to go through your videos and see what people are liking and what people aren't liking. And they say in the first 30 seconds of your video, you want to keep at least 70% of your audience. So they're showing you here on this graph right here is where the audience is. And then this is actually a different video. Same thing. Here's the intro part of it. Did pretty well. And then they've got two more on this video, the continuous segment, and then it shows where it dips. So you can go into your video and see here. And then if I was in the actual YouTube part of it, I could go through this continuous segment and see what was in here and see, you know, what people liked, and then try to go from there. And then again, here's where, you know, it dipped off a little bit. People stopped watching or fast forwarded, that kind of thing. So you can see where, you know, we're just driving down the road and people didn't really care for that. So they kind of left and fast forwarded to the next point. But anyway, the main thing we wanted to talk about was we had a video that went. We had a video that went viral. I made a short that was about my cat that passed away. And the only reason I made it was for therapy for myself, because I was supposed to make a video that day and just wasn't in the mood to make anything else. So I made a short and put that out. And in the first few days, it really didn't do much.
No, she posted the video on Tuesday, and on Friday at about 9 o'clock, there was about 140 views on it. And then from that point on, I wasn't between 9 and midnight in 3 hours. I was back down at our home base down south of here, and I was talking to her on the phone, and all of a sudden she was like, "Oh my God." It was like, "What's happening?" She's like, "You won't believe it." And it was like, it was just
the rush of adrenaline from it.
It went nuts. It was just going and going and going, and it was amazing. I just didn't think that.
But there was some good things and some bad things about the whole going viral. I mean, 100,000 views isn't necessarily viral, but obviously it was for us because, you know, we've never had that kind of thing happen.
Right now, that video is still getting viewed.
Almost anywhere between today, it was anywhere between 40 and 100 views every hour. So
and it's up over 102,600 something right now.
Yeah.
So but it just keeps on going.
But needless to say, it made our analytics a little weird. So
yeah, it messed up and made the whole YouTube analytics and showing monetization and all of that stuff went totally off the wall, and it's still trying to figure itself.
Hey, Robertson's Belly Acres, you're new here. I haven't seen you before. I don't know if Ron's talked to you in the other chats. So let me share this again. So what we learned about the short shelf, because we're not monetized yet, we were only at 630-ish subscribers at the time when this short went viral.
We were at 682.
Hey, Going Green Mom. So when it went viral and everything went nuts. But the one thing we did learn is that the hours that you gain from a short, when it is on the short shelf, you do not gain, it doesn't count towards your
monetization.
your YouTube partner program, your YPP. So when I look at my analytics now and it gives us our hours, all those hours aren't going towards our YPP thing, which really stinks because right now it has over 700 hours. So it's, but they don't count. Only the ones that if somebody views it on our regular channel, those count.
Right. If somebody searches out our channel and then goes to that video and plays it, those watch hours are being added on.
Right.
Hi, Susan. How you doing? Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, the short shelf, if you have to be on your mobile phone to see it, to actually find people's videos. I think you can like search the hashtag short too, and you might find them. I don't know if I have my.
If I've gone to other people's channels and gone to their videos and found their shorts on their videos or on their video lists and watched the shorts that way. That because I don't go into the hashtag shorts, because if I'm going to watch it, I want the creator to get credit for it if possible. So that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, but it's only on your mobile phone. Well, shorts are developed in India. It's in a beta program right now. So in India, they actually go in when you download a video, you go in and it actually says shorts and you make it. And right now the length of it is 15 seconds generally is what YouTube is saying for the actual short shelf in India. So, but any creator can put out a short video. What they have to do is put it in the 9:16 ratio, which is the up and down vertical. If you were doing it on your phone, just like this, and shooting it like that. I actually put out a video. I took part of our intro video and I made that a short, but I didn't do it properly, so it actually never got picked up on the short shelf.
It does take a few days. We've got 3 shorts that are on.
Yeah, technically three shorts.
We've got 3 shorts.
Got Buddy, we've got a nature one, and we've got the cat.
And each one of them took, I think, 3 to 4 days. 3 to 4 days before they put it.
The nature one almost took a week, and it just kind of hit it now, I think, as people were watching that from the other one.
But it'll be like we get our normal views on those shorts up to that 3 or 4 days, and at that 3 or 4 days, that's when we get a big increase. And the video of Buddy, the Buddy video, getting ready for camp, he went it went 3 or 4 days. We had like 60 views on it, and then all of a sudden it got 700 views overnight, and we gained 2 subscribers out of that. The scary part is about the
Not there yet.
Oh, okay.
Don't give away the thing.
We won't go there then.
But the other thing too is if you are monetized, your shorts aren't eligible.
Oh, there we're back.
There we go.
Yeah, Going Green Mom. Yeah, I suggest it. The one thing that I suggest is, yes, if you're going to do a series, I think it's a great idea. If you're, especially for the smaller channels, because it is going to get your name out there. People, different people than what you're normally seeing are going to be exposed to you. That's the best part about it.
So I'm going to share some of our analytics that we pulled. I didn't write what date this was from, but according to this, we got 3 subscribers, and we had 99,436 views. So this was
at the very beginning.
At the very beginning of this. Hi, Tilly. Here comes Tilly again to make her appearance. But you can see 87% of this is coming from the shorts traffic. So like I said, all those, when it went viral, our subscribers went up to 1640, and it actually went higher than that. This was the only picture I got where it went to 1640.
Yeah,
it actually went to 18.
Yeah, 1854.
Yeah, 1800 and something like that. So then it went to 1380, and we got our little green check mark. We were so excited. And here you can see, this is the thing about the analytics, is on this side here, you've got it where it went viral for the 3 hours. And then it looks like we've done absolutely nothing, even though we are doing something. You can't, it just totally threw all our graphs off. Oh no, going green, Mom. We were at 630-ish, and we went up to 1800, and now we settled back down at 920. So
yeah, we settled down to 920, and we're now back up into like 930 or something similar.
Now today this popped up and tells us that we gained 1,000 subs, but I don't know if they're going to do something weird and add subs back in now that they verified them, because you know YouTube always has to verify your subs.
Right. So we basically at the high point we had gained almost 1,200 subs, and I was like amazed at that, but I was like, yeah, but just like anything, YouTube's going to wipe some of those out,
which we expected.
We expected it, but as it kept on going down, it got down to 1,300 subs, and it gave us the little green check mark saying that we got over 1,000, and we were like, well, maybe it's going to stay there, but yeah. That's the big thing about, like our Epic said, make sure that your content sticks to the core ideas of what your channel is about.
Right. If you're going to do these shorts, yeah, Michael put out one on his drone video, and the Happy Plays Diaries did a good one on the frozen pipes.
Right.
And another one from the Northwoods. His was really well done. If you guys want to see an example of that, I mean, when I made this video, I didn't even put our branding on it. I didn't look and ask for subscribers or anything else. Like I said, I just made this video just because I was extremely depressed waking up that morning and finding my cat passed away. And so that's the only reason I made the video. I mean, we're blessed that it took off, and you know, we're gaining some subs from it, and we're obviously learning from it. So.
And and the one thing that also we did get people that came over and watched this video that during that time watched other videos. We saw an upkick in our videos being watched during that time also.
So here's another one that we pulled off, and we were at 1177, and that's when the views were at 107. And you can see right here, and this is from Social Blade, it says we gained 948, and then we lost 710 the next day. And then again, see our analytics are way off. When you're looking at your 48 hours, you can't see what's doing what. It's kind of annoying. finally after it jumped off, but
yeah.
And this is, you can see we got 699 hours from that short, and none of that counts towards our hours.
Okay. But yeah, I'm going to tell you, is it what a cool quest? I'm not going to be, maybe Judy could teach a course. I could sit here and nod my head and say, yeah, look at that pretty graph that she put up there. But,
well, I mean, it's as far as teaching a course, there's really not a whole heck, I don't think, to learn. You know, there's some, obviously the YouTubers that are out there that I follow. Channel Masters is actually a YouTube channel that I follow, and he's done a lot of things on shorts. And so that's where I've learned some of the things I've learned.
Yeah, again, like she put this one up, and that one didn't have anything to do, but except for the fact that our cat has been in our other videos.
Right. So I feel it's related. I mean, our animals are part of our travels and you know, family, and
so we did one short with doing nature in the water, the sounds of water.
And that one did the worst, actually.
And then we did the one with Buddy getting ready to go to camp. So that's pretty much what it was. So we're trying to stay in that in our core group of people, and have so that we can attract the people that are interested in traveling and doing all of that. But again, right at the moment with everything going on, we haven't been able to do a lot of traveling.
But so this is the analytics on this whole Tater.
Yeah, Steve. Yeah, Steve. She's right now peeking over the monitor at us right now. She likes to show up.
It's funny. She never
gets up here on the table until we go live. We start talking to the screen, and she's like, got to check it out and figure out what we're doing.
Yeah, since Tater passed away too, we've been here in the house with my mom for 7 months, and the cats never went near my mom, other than to, you know, just kind of walk around her and stuff like that, but they never laid on her. And this week, Tilly has gone and laid on my mom, which makes my mom really happy. So that's kind of cool. But so you can see on the shorts, it's got a total of 706 hours for this Tater video, but 659 of it doesn't count towards anything. So and then on the again, just your analytics are, you know, you got this big
the subscribers,
big, yeah, and right here it says
the subscribers 1894.
It shows right there. 4 was our total subscribers from that. That was November 21st. So, but again, obviously we lost a few of those.
Right. Yeah, we're about half. We're just about half of that right now.
Which, to be honest, it doesn't really bother me, because probably a majority of those people that subscribed weren't in our niche anyway, so they weren't going to do anything for our overall time. You know, I don't want to build a channel just to gain subscribers that aren't going to come and watch our videos. There's no sense in doing that. You're not gonna.
He says that some of them might have come back. Well, that's what we were wondering, because it showed that we gained 1,000 subscribers, but as you can see right there, we gained. Well,
we only gained like 250-ish, 260-ish overall.
Yeah, but we only
got sorry, Tilly, I just scared the cat. Unless they come back, because on that one chart that I pulled off today, you know, it went from saying we had 3 subscribers on the video and to 1,000. So I don't know if it's gonna pop back. It
would be really nice, but the thing is that we've been in the community and watched how hard everybody works to get to where they're going, and I feel like I was amazed, and I was shocked. I was almost embarrassed by the fact that all of a sudden we went from 600 and some subs to 1,800 subs. I mean, I was embarrassed by it. I mean, I chatted with Michael and Jerry and Corey on Facebook about, you know, during the time, and I was in shock. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say, and I was just completely lost during that time. But everybody here has been really good to us the whole entire time, and I just felt like it was almost we didn't cheat to get those. We didn't cheat to get those get the subs, but it was.
Because obviously when you jump, a lot of people are like, oh, they did this and they did that and they bought their subs and they did this. And it's like, nope, because we don't care. I mean, we just want to, we have a goal of a year. So March 1st is going to be our year. But this was the other short. This was the Buddy short that had 18. That one had 1882 in the views. And you can see where it is on the shorts when you go into your traffic source. And then this one is the nature one that I did that wasn't really doing, and it only had 389 views. And you can see how far down on the shorts, so it's not really getting much on the actual short shelf. And that would be it for my. That's so.
There goes your slides.
That concludes the slideshow. Yeah, they're talking about it to, you know, maybe they'll put them in before or do something else, but right now they're not doing any ads or anything like that for.
Right.
Crisco's County Life, welcome.
Yeah.
Tina Payne gained a huge amount of people to her channel and they stayed. Where did they come from? Just, did she get a, I mean, we obviously did get an increase. We got an increase of about 250 subscribers.
Yeah, it's pushed us really close to getting 1,000 the way it sets. I mean, at 930, you know, it's we're 70 subscribers away from 1,000, and we still have what? We
still got watch hours. I mean,
we've got watch hours that we have to gain. We have to get caught up. So it's I want to be there about have our 1,000 subscribers and have our watch hours about the same time and keep on. We've really worked hard. Judy's worked unbelievably hard. She goes and pushes our videos, and
I started about 6 months before we even got on YouTube. We need about, well, it depends on YouTube, because this has messed up our watch hours too, because
the watch hours when that they give us keep changing.
When you look at your regular watch hours, you can't tell what you need. You have to look at the monetization tab to see what you need, and that's always usually a day off. But we're 900-ish.
Yeah, right about 900 hours to go.
Yeah, the live streams are definitely helping us during the week, especially because we're not traveling and that kind of thing. Oh, Susan, you can put an ad on your, because it's on the regular channel, but when it goes on the short shelf, it wouldn't have any ad on it.
Right.
So, but that's the other thing too. If people haven't heard that they're going to put ads on non-monetized people, Cool Quest, I don't know if you've heard that at all. We talked a little bit about that last week.
Right.
That they're going to put ads on everybody's.
Right. The one thing that I thought about when we heard that they're going to put ads on all the videos and only pay the people that are monetized for their share, and it just seems as like if they're going to do that, they may make it harder for people to get monetized. I mean, it only stands to reason that if you're not monetized and they put an ad on it and they get all of them ad money, where if you're monetized, they get a share of it. So
they're actually trying to compete with TikTok on these, not Instagram.
Yeah, and there's there's another one. What's that? Google something or other. There's a couple of different. I'm not tech savvy, and I'm not up to date on all of the different social media platforms. But there's TikTok, and there's another type of thing that they're competing with.
The other one that just came up then. Yeah, Cool Quest is the same. Yeah, we started March 1st. We dropped our first video, and but I had started our channel. I had gotten our channel name. I had gotten our Facebook to make sure that we could get the names on all the platforms. I started back in October, and then I made our intro video, and our intro video probably took me about 3 months to make because it was only a 2.5-minute video. But
Crisco's Country Life. The thing that inspired us to start our YouTube channel wasn't to become some big famous people on the internet. What we did is we had planned on going full time and traveling all over the country and doing all kinds of things, and our grandkids we were going to be away from the grandkids, and we wanted a way so that the grandkids could connect with us and go and see the videos and see where we were and see what we were doing. And anybody else, I've got an extremely big family, So my brothers and sisters and cousins and everybody else that are on Facebook, hundreds and hundreds of them that wanted to know what we were doing and just enjoyed the pictures that we took everywhere we went. So that's what inspired us to decide, let's do this, because this is a way that we can have something to work at and give us something to do in the meantime. We had planned on going full time and doing work camping and that type of thing.
Yeah, we actually, a couple of years ago, we had actually gone in and we applied for a job, but it just didn't seem to be the right time. And
hi, Sonny's place. Thanks for coming in.
We decided to stay with, because our parents were getting older at the time.
Right.
We decided it wasn't the right time, so we ended up sticking around, which was a good thing because my dad ended up having a few issues, and then I ended up quitting my job and helping to take care of them and stuff like that. And now my dad has passed away March 17th, 2 weeks after we started the channel. And I became the full-time caregiver for my mom. So it's been an adventure for the last few months, but we are going to be doing some remodeling.
Right, at the home base.
Of our home base.
And of the RV.
And the RV, to make them more comfortable for my mom so that we can work between the houses. And
right. And that's so that we can get back to getting able to travel. So we'll be doing different things with that, and we're going to be doing videos on what we're remodeling and what we're doing and taking stuff out, so people can see that. But we're still working towards being full time, and that's what the channel was all about, is our journey trying to get to being full time.
Going green, Mom, I honestly don't know. I'm not that. She said, by the way, somebody mentioned shorts were like YouTube stories, but what are YouTube stories?
Oh, they're basically the you don't get the credit for the YouTube stories either. If you can add something to your story or whatever like that,
do you have to have
it's a different type of shelf.
Do you have to have the tab, the community tab, to be able to do those? Does anybody know? Okay, yeah. Going green, Mom, you have to have a certain number of subs to make stories. I think that comes when you get your community tab, and then you can make the posts, almost like
right.
Instagram posts that show up on, but you can't do those.
Right. It's just another way for you to add information to the community that you have, so they're going to get to read your little comment about what you're doing or what videos you have coming up or any of that kind of stuff.
Crisco's Country Life. I don't know if you saw the beginning of this. Yes, they bring views, but unless it comes from your actual channel, you don't get credit for those views, because we just had the one that went viral with 100,000 views, and it got 700 hours worth of watch time, and only about 50 of it is counting towards our actual channel time. So the only thing you're really gaining that you can gain from these are subs and exposure to your channel. Yeah, and exposure to your channel. But again, if you're exposing your channel, it is to get the subs.
Just an example, we have 932 subs. That's just a small fraction of the people that are into watching travel videos and RV videos and that type of thing. There's a lot of those channels that don't even know that we exist, and the short shelf and that type can actually put you in front of people that don't know you're there, and that's just another tool to help you get along, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, YouTube stories. So you don't have YouTube stories then, New Horizons, on your, that doesn't come with the community tab? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not into Instagram stories and all that fancy stuff. I just do the basics, but we're not getting the watch time because it's not eligible for watch time. If the short comes from the short shelf, you don't get the watch time on it. So even though it got 700 hours of total watch time, we're only getting credit for 50 of it. The ones that went into our actual channel or came from the regular thumbnail click, that type of thing. And that's the other thing when you do a short. The thumbnail that you do doesn't show up on the short shelf. YouTube picks whatever picture out of your video to put on that. But one thing I suggest, this is something I did on our shorts when I put them on our regular channel, because I don't want people that come in and say, you know, watch our videos and, you know, get all these minute videos mixed in with stuff. So I do my thumbnail specific for those shorts. You know, I do a black border so you can see the picture in the middle that it's a short and that type of thing. And I do keep them separate. I don't put them in, you know, like a regular playlist or anything like that. I have a specific shorts playlist that I keep them in, right, so that they're not in with the regular.
But if you noticed when she was showing the slides, there is a thing where it shows that we are getting views from a playlist views. And what's happening is people are watching that, or watching a certain one of our shorts, and then they're going and watching the short playlist that we have in our channel. So by them searching and then playing that playlist, then those videos we are getting hours for those hours. But again, it's only a minute, you know, a minute or less video. So it takes an awful lot of views on those to accumulate any time.
So Susan says YouTube stories are not anything to do with the community tab. It's an option for bigger channels, according to YouTube expert channel I watch. Okay. Mm-hmm. Someday maybe we'll all get there. Yeah. Well, your video, until they do this, and it's actually on a shorts. If they do they're beta testing this in India. So when you would go into your phone, there would actually be a thing for the shorts, and the video would immediately go to your short shelf. Right now, for the option, if you're doing a short, I would do a thumbnail, you do a description, and do your tags like everything else. I mean, it's still searchable. It's still, so if you're going to use it as a tool to get people to come in, let's say, for example, the Northwoods did one on cleaning his hot water tank in his RV, you know, winterizing it and flushing it out and stuff like that. So it's a good tool to get people over. It's a little short video to show people how to do things. So it's still useful for his channel. You know, if you're going to put it on your channel, you might want to have the thumbnail on there. Otherwise, you know, YouTube's just going to pick something to put on there for you. Like I said, I do keep mine separate. I do make a special thumbnail that says it's a short on it and stuff like that. So if people go into our videos and they're looking for something, that they know it's a short.
Right. There's a different, our thumbnails are, Judy does an awful lot again to try to get the thumbnails to look a certain way. Our last video was very basic. It was just basically a picture of us, and it was the review for the year. And it was just basically a picture of us sitting in the car, and that's done a lot better than I thought. You know, the thumbnails are an important thing to get people's attention if they're searching things. Right. If YouTube suggests your video, people need to have that thumbnail to be able, it has to grab people's attention in order for them to go and just pick it if they don't know who you are.
Yeah, you want to be using your SEO to, you know, make your videos searchable for in the future. I mean, you obviously want your subscribers to watch it, but, you know, you want it to be found by other ways. And if you don't get into Google search, you know, your videos aren't going to have as much of a chance to get seen. Some of the videos that we have, like when we do the trailer reviews and stuff like that, those are getting searched out, and we're still getting constant views on those. And that's the thing with when this video went live, we seemed to drop off on our views, but it was also very hard to see what was coming from the shorts and what was because it just went nuts in our analytics. But it seemed like our videos that were always doing regular views weren't getting those views. So I don't know if YouTube stopped pushing those out or stopped suggesting those, but it seemed like it hurt us, which, like I said, kind of stinks because we weren't getting views from the short itself. You know, we weren't getting those hours, and then our regular videos that we normally get hours weren't, you know, getting pushed out.
Going Green Mom, if you, Lori just showed up. Hi, Lori.
We were just talking about you. Were your ears burning?
If you get in contact with Lori and Corey from the North Woods, Corey can help you with you know, with thumbnails. Susan, did Corey help you out when you were doing that with your channel? Corey's been a big help to an awful lot of people that are that have issues with that type of thing. But.
Thank you. I hope Tater's purring loud. But I forget what else I was going to say, or where else I was going to go with this.
I cut you off, so I broke your train of thought.
My train's been broken for a while. But yeah, so, you know, just if you haven't done a short before, you want to make sure they're in the vertical format, 9:16, 15 to 60 seconds. And I would suggest if you're making it, make it less than 60 seconds, like 58 seconds, because actually the Tater one I made was when I actually uploaded it, it went to 60 seconds. So I think if it's up over that, that's not going to go on the short shelf. And oh, that's with the title too. The title can only be, I want to say 40 characters, and it goes over your, whatever they pick as your thumbnail, your title is going to be over that. So make sure it's a catchy title. You know, that's what people are going to be looking at and clicking on. And I don't know if this made a difference or not, but I actually changed the title of the Tater video from when I first put it out. I had changed it, I think, Friday morning. I had it as The Unexpected Loss of Our Cat, and then I ended up changing it. I forgot what I changed it to, but I don't know if that had anything to do with it taking off or not. But
yeah, TubeBuddy can help you an awful lot with getting words to tag, and you know, tag words and all of that stuff. That's something that, again, I
was gonna say,
I come and sit down and watch Judy go through all of this stuff and figure out which words are the best ones for the video and all of that kind of stuff. She puts in keywords and then it makes all kinds of suggestions, and she does, again, she's the one that does all of that. I'm just here to look pretty.
Well, oh, and you're killing it. Oh, yeah. Look. Jerry, you're always a day late and a dollar short.
Hi, Jerry. How are you doing?
We were talking about you earlier, too. And you missed it. Whoops.
And Jerry, if anybody in here
isn't subscribed to Jerry yet, go over to Happy Place Diaries.
Check them out. Jerry has worked so hard at everything, and he's been going along, and he's an inspiration to us. We've been following along from when we first started with following Jerry and trying to get things, trying to do well, and we're kind of going along doing that pretty good. And I've just got a blank screen all of a sudden.
We don't have any moderators in there, so I gotta.
We gotta try to get.
I gotta put the Northwoods.
Well, we're trying to get the Northwoods link so that everybody can go over and check out the Northwoods once we're done.
You keep talking. Just because you can't see the screen doesn't mean you.
Hey Jerry, we checked out your short too that you did. I really enjoyed the short. You did a great job on that.
All right, I can't get their link, but whatever. We will.
We still got about 15 minutes. But yeah, when we're all done, we're gonna head over to. We're gonna be heading over to Northwoods RV Life after we're done. But again, we don't have I haven't figured out how to put links on there. So
yeah, we're not signed into YouTube now. So But the
Jerry, what day did you put your put that short up? Because we were talking about how they don't make the short list or short shelf until like about 3 or 4 days after you put them up, and that's when they take off. Is you'll notice that they take off and they get a bunch of views right about that third or fourth day after that you post
depending
it.
on when they push it out.
Yeah.
He put his out 3 days ago and it's got 59 views. Northwoods put theirs out a week ago and he's got 445 views. I looked at Michael's, but then I forgot to write them down, so I don't know that. But the other thing too, just with changing names and changing titles and changing thumbnails, I don't know if you guys know, but you can go into any of your old videos and do this. You can change your titles, you can change your thumbnails and stuff like that, and sometimes when you do, it'll push it back out again and get it some more views that it wasn't getting original.
I saw Jerry went over 800 subscribers today. Congratulations, Jerry.
Yeah.
It's well deserved.
He was at 803 when I last saw him.
Yeah. Again, we watch so many videos and comment on so many videos every day. Between the two of us, we watch between 15 and 25 videos a day and comment. And we do that to.
Oh, Sue, you're just in time. Can you drop Corey's link?
But we seem to get people from other places that see that we're going into people that we don't know, people that we haven't seen. I go to all kinds of lives and visit different communities and strike up friendships with people. And I mean, Cool Quest is somebody that I ran into in a different community, and they come over and they've supported us a great deal. But those
are diehard hikers there.
Yeah.
Those are the backpack on the tent and the backpack and the.
But again, Judy works. It basically has made this into almost a full-time job. Whenever she's not doing something with her, with or for her mom right at the moment, she's here working on getting us out there and communicating with other people. And again, we hit a certain spot there, 600, and we just kind of boom, we weren't going anywhere. We just stayed there no matter what. And it seemed like we'd get to.
Well, maybe now they are, Sonia.
We'd start to build up, and YouTube would knock us down. And we'd build up, and it would keep on doing that. It was like a swing, and then that all of a sudden, it's an unexplainable jump from that one video. Is just, I mean.
Yeah, I can't make anybody a mod right now, but because we're not in YouTube.
Yeah, we're not in YouTube. We're just in StreamYard right now, but.
But anyway, well, I'm just going to recap anyway, because there's a lot of new people that just came in here. Thank you, Sue. Sue just dropped the link for the Northwoods. They'll be on at 8 o'clock right after us. But just to recap a little bit on the live or on the shorts, whatever the heck we're talking about.
What are we talking about?
So we had the video that went viral. If you don't know, if you put something on the short shelf and you get your views from the short shelf, it does not count towards your watch hours. So if you're trying to get monetized, you're not getting it. The purpose of doing shorts is to get exposure to your channel. You can gain subscribers from it. We did. We gained 1,800 and then we lost 900. So,
okay.
But we're blessed. We gained 250 subscribers out of it, and they seem to be holding unless, YouTube gets a bug up their butt again and does something else. But
another thing that I noticed too, though, is that another thing that one video that was a minute long that we got 102,000 views out of, the average view duration of our videos, we were at about 5 minutes or so. Between 4 and 5 minutes was our average view duration. You know, we don't usually put on a real long videos, but as soon as that video went nuts, our average view duration is 45 seconds. So I'm not sure if that will hurt us.
Well, they say it shouldn't hurt it. So,
but it's just kind of a.
Yeah, our net was about 250. I mean, obviously, yes, it's worth it to us. I mean, it was nice. I would have liked to at least popped over 1,000, but right. I guess we can't be greedy.
Yeah, Michael. Like I said, we're still getting. Oh, that's the 103,000 views for that.
Oh, 100 the views, yeah.
That video, like I said, is still getting 40 to anywhere between 40.
All day today I was getting 40 to 100 views an hour.
It's still getting viewed like crazy all the time. It's just a constant thing right now. And again, it's thrown all of the analytics charts and everything all off. It's hard to figure out exactly. You have to go in there and figure out what's what, then start subtracting away from things and adding things and doing things to be able to figure out where we're at. But yeah, we are.
What is the percentage on view duration? What do you mean? How much people are viewing the whole video, or just are you talking about just the short, or are you talking our videos in general?
But what is the percentage of view duration? The short, people are watching it almost the entire thing, but it's like they're watching about 50 seconds, 50 some seconds out of the minute-long video. But because of that, an average against all of our other videos, it's
because it's got so many views, it just dropped the whole average. But like we said, we heard that doesn't really affect your.
Yeah, we're hoping it doesn't affect how YouTube puts us out, because they're like, oh, well, these people's videos, nobody's watching their videos for any length of time. But that's the only thing that I noticed in my limited amount of looking at graphs.
Ron doesn't look at graphs. But yeah, like I said too, it seemed to hurt our overall video. It seemed like our normal videos that were getting pushed out weren't getting views, but again, that could have been just analytics.
Still trying to
catch up. I think it's still playing catch up. That's a different. I think you guys are talking about the different percentage. You're talking about how much somebody watches our video.
We've got some very, very dedicated people that are subscribed to us. I'm very happy with the people that we have. We've got, on average, our videos are getting they're getting over 100 views in a short period of time. But like I said, I think you guys.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I think you guys are talking about this average percentage viewed. This is one of our videos. 60% is getting viewed.
Right there, that's a 6 minute and 21 second video, and the average view is 3 minutes and 51 seconds.
So generally, our videos get pretty good as far as that goes. We're always mostly over 50% on our videos. And again, we did this at the beginning too. If you guys haven't seen this new stuff in your analytics, you can go in and see your stuff for each video. You can look at your intro. You can see when people are dropping off. Then you can go in and it's got continuous segment. You can look at it and you can search your video and it'll show you where people are dropping off or watching more and staying steady. And then you can go on and see where it dips off and where people are dropping off. So they're giving you a lot more tools now to look at these things and analyze your videos and get better and, see where the boring parts are in your videos and be your,
Bye, Lori. We'll see you over there. But Yeah, I didn't know that they had a different set of numbers and stuff like that set up for shorts. I mean, that's something that we can look into to try to get things figured
I
out.
haven't seen any. I mean, it's in your regular analytics. It's not really. They haven't put out anything different. In fact, that I've seen.
There's when you go to that shorts, it'll show where the views are coming from for that video. If it's they actually will put shorts on in that list,
right,
so that you can see that the views are coming from the short list or from playlists or from unknowns or other or searches or that type of thing.
right.
All of that is on that one page.
And then, well, somebody else too asked today about where we get a lot of how they can advertise. Basically, I mean, this is a good way to advertise, using the shorts as an advertisement. Like we said, Happy Place Diaries did one on freezing pipes. He did a short, so it gets attention to his channel. People come over, subscribe, and then find the other, videos. Corey and Lori did one, a real good. I like theirs. I think the best. For an example, they did a really nice intro. They did a couple steps, and they did a really nice outro with the subscribe. When I did our shorts, I never even put our channel name in there. I never put a subscribe in there. I didn't do anything in there. So, it was just a fluke that it went,
Okay, we're getting close to the very end here, and I want to tell everybody that I hope that everybody has a fantastic Thanksgiving, no matter how you have to do it this year. If it's different, if you're doing it the same, enjoy yourselves. Make sure that you reach out to family members and talk to them. Being stuck alone is not a good thing for anybody, and people can get into a state of depression, and just being able to talk to them for short periods of time will get there. So if you can't get out to gather with your family, reach out to them and talk to them and enjoy everybody. And another thing that I'm really thankful for is I'm thankful for all of you coming in and spending time with us. I mean, again, I never thought that anybody would really want to sit and watch us and talk to us the way everybody has. And so I'm thankful for all of you in the community that we're a part of. Did you want to say anything? That's right. I put you on the spot.
Yes, I want to say head over to the Northwoods.
Okay.
And they're going to continue on, and hopefully they'll have a fun topic instead of this boring YouTube stuff. But we appreciate everybody that came in here tonight. Thank you. Thank you all. Stay safe. Stay happy. Stay thankful.
And as always, thank you very much, Sue, for moderating for us. We really appreciate it.
All right. Take care, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye now.
Bye.